Hey Aries, let's get into your messages at this time. Remember to take the messages that resonate and leave what does not. Messages for Aries. We have played out. So somebody's played out, their games are played out, their moves are played out here. All right, we have sipping in reverse. So somebody could be trying to be nosy all up in your business, but it seems that they can't get any tea about you, Aries. Feels like something is being tightly sealed about you. Somebody could be, again, trying to gain some sort of information to be able to gossip, but they don't really know what's going on in your life in order for them to gossip. This could be somebody who you feel is played out, their games are played out. This could be somebody who's trying to escape their own life, their own drama, through trying to figure out what you have going on in your life in order to gossip. We have soulmate coming out. So I feel like there's definitely a soulmate. Oh, okay. Some of you could be coming back together with the soulmate here. Celebration in reverse. Divine feminine. So you and a soulmate could be coming back together here, Aries. Second chances, fresh start. But for you, it's like, listen, only if there's good vibes. Because if there's drama, I gotta skedaddle. I gotta go. Let's get into it for you, Aries. See what's going on. It feels like somebody wanted to gain some sort of information here about you in order to celebrate, like, let's say they were hearing bad news about you, negative things, hearing that, oh, Aries had some sort of downfall, but they're not getting any information, or this is not the information that they're hearing about you or seeing about you at all. It's like this person feels like they can't celebrate your loss or losses that they were hoping to find out about or hear about. Queen of Cups wanting to show itself in reverse. Okay. All these cards are upright. So somebody who is insecure, jealous. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, let's get into it. Queen of Cups in reverse could also be somebody who's extremely, like, emotionally manipulative. So somebody's emotional manipulation or guilt tripping could be very played out as well. Tell me about played out here for Aries. The Emperor. Aries, your card here. This is you standing in your power here, Aries, knowing who the fuck you are. Never allowing someone to think that they have any sort of power or control over you or your life ever again. You're definitely standing in a very powerful energy, divine masculine energy. I'm hearing you are immovable. You have, maybe in the past, recent past, whatever, you could have been dealing with a person or a situation where maybe you kept going back. You didn't have that discipline within you to hold back, move forward, say no. And now you have way more discipline. You are way more in control of yourself, your actions, how you're moving. You're also seeing somebody for exactly who they are. I feel like there's people who are having more respect for you as well, because you're no longer falling into old temptations, old patterns, going back to people or a particular person who's no good for you. It's like you're running a strict program around here, Aries. You have rules, and even, those are rules that you are even abiding by. Like, no, I will no longer go back to this ex, or no, I will no longer allow myself to be breadcrumbed by people or a particular boss or a job. You're holding yourself to higher standards. I love it. Tell me about skirt, quick getaway, the runner, escaping. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay, so confirmation on what I was just hearing. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. There could be somebody who was a runner, who I feel like is definitely coming back around to reignite something with you here, Aries. This person may have like left you out in the cold. You may have had a strong desire for this person. There's that Strength card, holding back. You may have, there's definitely possibly a desire when it comes to this person. You may find them very attractive, I'm hearing sexually appealing for some of you. But you also are like, you ran away one time. You know what I'm saying? You decided to up and leave me one time. Who's to say I'm going to entertain that again? Six of Cups. This is someone from the past that's returning. They want to work together with you. They want to build with you. For some of you, they want to come into union. They want a relationship. They want to move in. They want to settle down. They want some sort of commitment. Eight of Wands, there's definitely some communication coming in. But I don't feel like this person is completely grounded in what it is that they're saying. I feel like they're living more in a fantasy, a wish, versus reality. 10 of Pentacles. This person could talk a good game. Again, very attractive, very sexually appealing. Maybe still some sort of chemistry there. But this person is, I feel like, going through a lot mentally, emotionally, possibly externally in their life, and they're needing some sort of assistance, some sort of help from you. This person is, I feel like this is the type of person to try to, they'll come off as kind of testing the waters at first, asking questions. Hey, how you doing? So what do you have going on lately? So what do you do for work now? Are you back in school? It's whatever information they can gain so they can put whatever mask that they have to put on in order to come back into your life. Because this is somebody who needs some sort of help. Financially, some sort of physical help. But Ace of Swords, I feel like you're seeing right through this person, this situation. There could be a bit of juggling, there could be some feelings that you might still have for this person. But overall, that Emperor overrides everything. All right, tell me about sipping in reverse here for Aries. The Eight of Cups. There could be somebody that you used to enjoy maybe spending time with, talking to, gossiping with, but something no longer feels emotionally fulfilling here. Maybe you spoke on the latest celebrity gossip, or, what that family member was doing. Something here no longer emotionally fulfills you. You're walking away, I'm hearing, from gossip artists, people who have their nose stuck in everyone else's business besides their own. I also feel like, Pisces energy here with the Eight of Cups. Somebody could be in a place of disappointment. They're having to walk away. Somebody could have wanted to make up some sort of lies or rumors about you, spread some sort of gossip, but they have nothing to use. One, you may have blocked this person, or this person is blocked in some shape or form from gaining any sort of access to you, your business, what it is that you have going on. Give me one more here. The Five of Wands. Somebody's pissed. Somebody's pissed. They're pissed because they don't have any ammo when it comes to you. You may also have somebody upset, like I said before. You could be walking away from gossip artists, nosy people. I feel like this is an energy that you are moving away from. Maybe at one point you were doing the same thing as these people. For some of you, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. But it's like something you're no longer in alignment with. You're realizing like this is not fulfilling. Gossiping about X, Y, and Z, or trying to see what this person has going on. It just doesn't fulfill me. So somebody could also be upset because you're no longer entertaining the gossip with them. You're no longer entertaining, trying to be in somebody's business or people's business to see what they got going on. So I definitely feel like expect some tension with people who can't get into your business, people who can't pull you back into, drama. Tell me about soulmate here. Definitely feels like you have a soulmate coming in, a new person coming in, Aries. But there's also someone from the past who wants some sort of second chance. So it definitely feels like you have a couple of people from the past coming back in. Tell me about this soulmate. The Knight of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I feel like this is somebody who takes their time. They take it slow. They like to build the connection brick by brick. Very observant, somebody who pays attention to detail. They could be more so focused on work, on building their life, money, things like that. But I feel like this is somebody who's in no rush to, move in together or get married or have a child. They'd rather take things slow and get to really know each other and build from there. But this is somebody who's also very responsible, very hardworking, productive, somebody who could also be a bit of a perfectionist. They could have a bit like very routine like. This is the type of person who, wakes up at 5 a.m. and goes to bed by 8 p.m. And they don't like their routine to be disrupted is what I'm hearing. A very resourceful person. Give me a little more on this soulmate. The King of Swords, yeah. This person doesn't play games. Like, what they say is what they say. They're very honest, logical. They make a lot of head over heart decisions. So again, yes, they may like you. They may have feelings, but they're not going to move because of what they're feeling. They're going to make decisions based on what's logical, what's rational, what's the smartest decision for them. And do I have am I in a place right now to move in with somebody, to get married, to have a kid? Like, this is somebody who's not going to rush things based on emotion. For some of you, this person could already be a parent, specifically a mother. We have the Emperor and the Empress showing up here. This is literally a power couple, a match. Ooh, okay, Aries, I'm here for it. I like it. This is somebody who definitely tells it like it is. They have zero filter. They're not going to sell you a dream, tell you what it is that you want to hear. Like, they're going to keep it 100% real and authentic with you. All right, Knight of Cups. Very charming, very sweet. All right, so they're not completely just this cold-hearted person who has no feelings. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have earth, air, and water here. So I feel like this person has a nice balance of different elements. They could have these placements in their chart, but their energy feels very nice and balanced. They're practical. They're intelligent, they're logical, but they're also very sweet, very caring, compassionate. Somebody who follows their heart when they're called to follow their heart, but they also don't make like messy decisions either. This is somebody who can see themselves either proposing to you in the future, or they can see themselves being proposed by you, for my masculines. If this is a feminine energy, this person can definitely embody some heavy masculine energy. They may have had to be the masculine or step into their masculine energy for quite some time here. Give me a little more on this soulmate. The Three of Cups. I feel like you and this person will have a lot of fun together. Could start off as something a bit casual or like friends. I don't get like a friends with benefits situation, but you know, you start off as friends, you get to know each other, you enjoy each other's company, you have fun, and eventually this person, you know, it will evolve with this person. This person is the type, I feel like, who will want you to meet their friends, want you to meet their family at some point. This person could have, for some of you, you could have, this soulmate could have been somebody who was already in a marriage or some sort of long-term commitment where there could have been a bit abusive here with the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. I feel like they learned a major lesson when it came to relationships, love, which is why they come off as this King of Swords, very logical, rational. They're not moving just based on what their heart is telling them or what their emotions are telling them. You know, it's I've been there, done that, and I'm not going to put myself in a situation again where somebody may be trying to play games with me, manipulate me, gaslight me, abuse me verbally, emotionally, mentally. They could have been dealing with somebody who was very petty, trying to win at all costs. This person may have really had to fight, put up a fight, stand their ground with this individual. So I feel like this is somebody who's definitely been through a lot. But deep down, they really have a heart of gold is what I'm saying. I'm hearing a pure heart. And you will definitely see that version of them with the people that they are closest to. You know, particular friends, particular family members. This person may have also dealt with like trifling friends at one point. They could have dealt with a friend who was trying to get in between or did get in between them and a lover and became the third party in that situation. So this is somebody who's no stranger to like infidelity in the connection and like being cheated on, lied to, manipulated. So this is why they move the way they do. Now let's look at this person who wants to come back together. For Aquarius, not Aquarius, oof. I meant Aries. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Six of Wands, shout out in reverse. Okay, so this could have to do with an Aquarius. The fact that I just said that, I just did Aquarius's reading as well. So you could have Aquarius in your chart, or maybe something in that reading is significant. But yeah, it's so funny because there was something about a happiness hater in Aquarius's reading, and Six of Wands in reverse. You definitely like So whoever this is that wants to get back together with you, Aries, who wants to have a fresh start, a second chance, this could be somebody who's lacking confidence. I'm also hearing that this is somebody who doesn't want you to be happy with anybody else, or they don't want you to be happy unless it's with them. This is also the type of person who may want to keep things like private or low key, or, you know, not saying that you want the whole world to know about your relationship, but this is like not the type of person who will want to put it on social media that you guys are back together or that you're seeing each other. Give me a little more. This person may have also had a fall from grace. Like this individual could have been somebody who was very popular. They could have had a lot of people giving them attention, and this may no longer be the case. For, you know, this person has had some sort of fall from grace. and they're no longer receiving the same attention they used to. They no longer have the popularity they used to. You know, the ladies aren't chasing after this person, or the men aren't chasing after this person. So where do they need to get that ego boost? It's from you, Aries. Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person, maybe Two of Wands, the Tower. Something has collapsed in this person's life. And it's like they're at a crossroads now, you know. They're definitely at a crossroads. And this is somebody who feels like with you, they can kind of get that confidence back that they're lacking. They can, for some of you, this is somebody who feels like with you, they can gain some sort of independence. So I don't know if this is somebody who has been codependent on you in the past, for financial reasons, or because you were always there. There's something about Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's some sort of assistance or help that you've given this person in the past. Physical, monetary. This is a user. So this is a user who wants to come back. Queen of Wands. This could be the same person who was the runner for some of you. Queen of Wands. This person is very attractive on the outside, but man, it feels like on the inside their soul is ugly. They may have experienced some sort of painful ending or betrayal in their life. They could be in a huge place, like they could be in a crisis right now, and they're needing something from you. The Moon. They're not going to tell you this. This is what they're going to be hiding. King of Wands, the Lovers, the Sun. Now, what I feel like, you know, Aries, for some of you, this is what I was saying before, so this could definitely be the same energy that I'm picking up on. Is the attraction possibly still there? You find this person very attractive. You still find this person sexually, I don't know why I'm hearing compelling, okay? But the truth of what it is that they're hiding is going to be exposed with the Sun card there. The reason why they're coming back to you is going to be exposed, and you won't be able to unsee it. What this person is hiding in the dark is going to come to light. Five of Pentacles. They're needing some sort of assistance. Financial assistance. They might need somewhere to live. They might not have a car to drive. They might have lost their job. And they're hoping that they're hoping to just come with their hands out, Aries, and that you're just going to pour into them. Pour into their hands. Give them what it is that they need. What it is that they want. Tell me about celebration in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles. Taurus energy. The Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. So you could be seeing 9-9. As well as 6-6. I have 6-6-6 here. 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Pentacles. All right, but celebration in reverse. Give me one more for this. The Seven of Swords. Judgments. You know, you may be realizing that not everybody is going to celebrate you or celebrate your wins or be happy for you and be proud of you. And again, a similar message I was getting in Aquarius's reading. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have it in your chart. There could be a message in that reading for you. But It definitely feels like you're keeping things very private, very much to yourself here, Aries. You're realizing that the people that maybe you once celebrated, people you once celebrated with, are not individuals that are celebrating you at this time. There definitely feels like there's some sort of win that is coming your way, something you've been investing your time, energy, money, resources into. You've been patiently waiting for something to manifest, to come to fruition, for some sort of investment to pay off. And the Nine of Cups is here, wish fulfillment, being emotionally satisfied, happy, joyful. But that Nine of Wands is also you on guard, knowing that not everybody is going to be happy for this win. So for you, it's like, I'd rather just keep it private. I'd rather just keep it to myself, celebrate my wins in private by myself, or at the very least, with the people who I know truly, truly care for me, are proud of me, and want to celebrate me genuinely. So definitely feels like you're going through an awakening around the individuals who don't necessarily have your best interests, or people who are not genuinely happy for you, people who only want to engage you into drama, gossip, but or wants to know if you have any sort of drama or gossip happening in your life. But when it comes to the good things happening in your life, it's crickets. So let's get a fortune oracle to close it out for you, Aries. Yeah, I just saw a wish at the bottom here. So there's definitely a wish that's getting ready to come true. We have Lion, number 16. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. At the bottom is key number 15. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. The lion fights for justice and warns others. It is also a symbol of protection. With all this power surrounding you, there is nothing you can't tackle. Face challenges head on and go, go, go. This card sees you striding ahead in leaps and bounds. Your magnetic new aura may see you accomplish personal and professional victories. Your popularity and leadership qualities will rise to new heights. This could be why somebody's wanting to come back, because your popularity is rising, or something about you stepping into some sort of leadership role, or being seen, recognized, publicly recognized. This could be something online. It's like somebody wants to be part of that clout, okay, for some of you, or they want the benefits that come with that. You will be a person to be reckoned with, gaining respect and being admired by many. Your restless energy will mean you won't be able to stay still. Fast-paced sport and plenty of variety will feed the fuel of your desires for freedom and wide spaces. Travel stands out, and visits to wild and wonderful destinations are likely. Personal relationships. You are brave and fearless, but most of all loyal to your friends and loved ones. You will be a fearless fighter for what is yours personally and will gain more respect. Emotions will run riot, and feelings of anger or fear may emerge. Difficult people will be confronted and dealt with once and for all. Some singles could meet someone wild and difficult to control, but it could be exciting. Sizzling passion will rise to new heights, making you a better lover or partner. Career and money. You are the king of the castle, and your roar will be heard all over the office, at business meetings, and even socially. Don't let anyone get in your way. You are on a mission to get to the top no matter what. Your dreams of fame, great wealth, and luxury are of utmost importance now. Timing is crucial. You will prove that you're a survivor against the odds. I'm gonna leave it right there for you, Aries. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time. Bye.